What's up everyone, this is Shul aka AltCryptoGems, and today I've got an exciting video for you guys where I'll be sharing my target points, my stop losses, and explaining my thoughts behind the current market and the current charts of Bitcoin. Now, before we start with the video, be sure to follow me on Twitter, that's @AltCryptoGems, for daily crypto content, giveaways, pretty much anything about my personal life as well. And last video about our market update, we got 21 likes. Can we hit that again on this video, or maybe even more? Leave a like if you enjoyed watching and subscribe to the channel. And let's get started with the video. So talking about our last video, in the video I created some lines and I said we were either going up on a really big move or going down on a big move. Unfortunately, now looking back at it, it seems like we did not hit the support and actually dropped down, as you can see, which is a sad move, obviously. However, currently, looking at the RSI that we're having at the moment, you can see there's a higher low forming, as this was the previous low. Now it's over there and now it's over there, which you can see in the chart. So we are having a small and minor bounce in the market. Obviously, we dropped around 2.5K, well, let's say 3K in the last week, which is a bad move for the market in itself. But like I said, we are currently having a small rebound. And the question is, will we actually rebound and bounce from the support, or is it just a temporarily bounce and we're actually going down even further? Now, looking at the daily time frame, as you can see, we actually formed an ascending broadening wedge that I talked about in the last video as well. And usually what that means is we're going upwards with an upwards momentum, and eventually the price will go down as we break out of the pattern. Now, what you can see as the price objective is where these two lines meet. So over here, which is exactly where we're right now. There are some examples. For example, over here, you can see we have the pattern itself shows we're on an upwards momentum, and eventually we fall down with the price objective where we started. Now, what does this mean? Usually when the price objective has been hit, the pattern has been played out, and that means we're probably bouncing. Now, as you can see, we actually fell through and we bounced over here, and we're currently sitting at the price objective. So I'd say this chart has been, or this pattern has been played out. Now, the question is, will we actually have a new pattern forming, or are we going to bounce back up and then create another upwards momentum? Now, something that's worrying when we look at the daily time frame is that we have crossed over below the EMA, the moving average. Now, what does this mean? Whenever we're above the moving average, for example, over here, which is where we went pretty close to the moving average. But as you can see over here, if you're above the moving average, that means we're in an upwards momentum and we're in a bullish momentum. Now, right now, as you can see very clearly, the moving average is over here and we dropped down. So we're below the EMA, and that's usually a bearish sign. That means we're probably going even lower. So having these two, this pattern and the ascending wedge pattern, I'd say we might probably drop down a bit more, but the question is, how much further will we drop, or will we bounce? So what would currently be my targets? Where would I be longing? Where would I be shorting? And what would I currently do? Now, before I show you my targets, whenever you're interested in trading crypto, my advice would be trade on Bybit. Right now, they're having a 30K deposit bonus and some extras actually. So whenever you want to start trading, open longs, open shorts, go to bybit.com. Link is in the description below. By signing up with that or depositing, you're getting the best amount of discounts and the best amount of fees, as well as the highest deposit bonuses. Now, currently looking at this chart, my targets would be around the 19.9K as the support, which is exactly what we hit over here. And if we do bounce, and I'd say we go back up to the previous support, which is the 21.3K mark. Now, will we bounce up? Then that's something crucial to watch. So we're probably going to go like this and then upwards. Will we actually fail to bounce? Then my target would be the 18.5K, because I think we're going down and we're going back to the support that we had before. As you can see, we had the support previously over here. So I'd say if we do drop down, then that's the one to watch. Now, will we actually go up and will we hit the 21.3, 21.4K mark? Then I think our next hard resistance would be at around the 24K. We've hit it multiple times as well, as you can see over here, and actually over here as well, pretty recently, over here as well. So I'd say if we do bounce up, then that's our next resistance. Now, let's say we break that as well, then I'd say the next one will be 25.2. And once we break that, I'd say it's party time and we're going back up to 28, 29K. But the question is, will we hit it? Obviously, no one can tell, and well, no one can actually predict it. But right now we're seeing a small bounce, and the hope for everyone is that we're getting a big bounce through the resistance, but that's only something time will tell. So in conclusion, right now we're seeing pretty conflicting patterns. We're seeing patterns where we actually have a bounce in the RSI. We're seeing we hit a price objective in our ascending broadening wedge pattern, but we're also seeing some bearish movements while looking at the EMA. So right now it's really hard to trade, and my advice would be just wait it out and see what will happen. Like I said, the target points right now, keep 19.8k-ish as a support. If we do fail, then 18.5. And if we actually go up, then I'd say the 21.3, 21.4k is the one to watch. Now, I hope you guys learned something from this video. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed watching, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you.